Hi everyone, I'm Briony from Clifton Sky Yoga, and this is yoga to prepare for relaxation. So find yourself lying down flat on your mat with your knees bent, your feet on the mat. Your knees are pointing up towards the ceiling, your arms are either side of you, your palms are facing down. The back of your neck is long so your chin is tucked in towards your chest ever so slightly. Just settling your spine here. And tilting your pelvis so that your lower back presses flat into the mat. Your whole spine is imprinted into the mat. Squeeze your glutes together, squeeze your inner thighs, and slowly, one vertebra at a time, start to lift your back off the mat, pushing your pelvis up towards the ceiling. Coming all the way up into a bridge position. Try and keep your knees level with your hips so the knees aren't coming out wide, they're staying straight as though you're squeezing a ball in between your knees. And slowly lowering the spine back down to the mat, one vertebra at a time. Starting to move with your own pace, maybe inhaling as you peel off. And exhaling as you lower your spine back down to the mat. And maybe next time you peel your spine off the mat, you raise your arms up and over your head to the floor behind you. Floating the hands back down again as you lower the spine back down. Remembering to squeeze the glutes, squeeze the inner thighs, and working on that one vertebra at a time movement. And then next time you're all the way back down on the mat, pausing there. Keep your knees where they are, walk your feet out towards the edges of the mat, allow your knees to fall in towards each other. In your constructive rest posture. Walking your feet back towards each other. Your feet are about hip width apart, your knees are slightly together. Taking your arms out wide, your palms are facing up. And slowly lowering both legs over to the right hand side, keeping your knees stacked. Keep your left shoulder on the mat. If it starts to lift off, maybe you've twisted too far, so take your left leg back slightly. Or maybe you're comfortable in your twist and you want to deepen it a little bit. So sliding your left leg over the right until it finds the floor. And maybe you want to turn your head towards the left. Relaxing into your twist. Slowly, gently coming back to the center. Take a deep breath here, allow your spine to settle. And then keep the legs together, slowly lowering them over to the left-hand side. Keeping your right shoulder on the mat. And if you want to take a lighter twist, draw your right foot back. Or if you want to take it a little bit deeper, slide the right leg over the left until you find the floor. Maybe turning your head towards the right. Taking deep breaths here. And slowly coming back to the centre. Take that deep breath for the spine to settle. And then drawing your knees in towards your chest. Bring your hands to your shins, hug those knees in. Keep the back of your neck long, so tuck your chin in. And maybe starting to rock gently from side to side, massaging the lower back. Or maybe you want to draw some circles with the knees, taking both knees in one direction. Or maybe they go the other direction, finding what feels good for you. Really tuning in with your body. Maybe the knees want to go in opposite directions, out and away from each other, meeting in the middle. Maybe reversing that movement. Or perhaps you want to keep the knees together, pushing the knees away from you. The lower back lifts off the mat. And then drawing them back in, the lower back flattens into the mat. Arching and then flattening. Or maybe you want to stretch out the inner thighs, so opening the knees out wide. Maybe you want to stretch out the back of the neck, the shoulders, the spine. So draw your forehead up towards your knees. Keeping that chin tucked tight. Maybe walking your hands down to the feet. Maybe gently rocking here. Keep the shoulders down the back. And maybe your hamstrings are tight and you want to straighten your legs here, taking one last little stretch. The legs are straight, the toes are drawing in towards your face. And maybe you want to find happy baby here, so open your knees out wide. Draw your knees up towards your armpits. Bring your shins up so that you're shining the soles of your feet up towards the ceilings. Thread your arms through in between your legs, clasping the inside of the foot. Maybe holding here or maybe holding onto your calves. Maybe you want to rock gently from side to side. Maybe you want to try straightening one leg or the other. Try and keep the chin tucked towards your chest. And releasing the feet, placing the feet down on the mat, stretching the legs out long. Your feet are as wide as the mat, your toes are dropping out towards the sides. Your arms are away from the body, palms facing up, shoulders are down. And closing your eyes here for your relaxation. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed, then subscribe to my channel and let me know how you get on in the comments.